How's it going, everybody? Rybread here today, and we are back with our Nashville Predators franchise mode. And if you guys remember in the last one, we did get swept in round number 1, but it was kind of like it was weird because in the season video before it, I had traded away a lot of our decent players in hopes that we can get some draft picks and hoping that our young guys can step up and grow. And then we went on to win most of our games in the month of March and make a playoff push and make the playoffs. Unfortunately, it was short-lived, but if you guys remember, we do have some assets now, so we are going to go ahead and start the draft here. I have looked for a trade or two that I thought would benefit our team, and I just couldn't find anything. Nobody really has some top-end prospects that they want to give away. Nobody really has anything that they want to trade away, so it's kind of weird. We're in a weird state here in the Predators franchise mode, but that's okay. We only have 9 days left from now, just a little bit over a week until I can start bringing you guys some NHL 18 content, so I'm really excited for it. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so they want to give us a second... No, I want to make this pick. Oh my god, I want to make this pick. How about 2 seconds? No. How about... No. Jesus, this is what I hate when the computer puts my first on the block. Because I want to make this pick. I want to take this pick as the Predators. Unfortunately, I might not be able to. Jesus, frickin' A. I can get a second next year and the second this year. I don't feel like doing that. I'd rather take the first this year just because it's 20... Wait, the Avalanche are actually pretty good, so their first rounder may not be too valuable. I think our first rounder this year would be more valuable than the... Oh, Jesus, come on. They've been literally offering me the same exact goddamn trade every time. Is it? Yes, finally, it's time for us to pick number 13, which is pretty high comparatively what we're used to. And as far as what type of player we can go ahead and pick, I mean, there's a top 6 forward, top 6, right? I'm trying to think about this right. He's a sniper. He's a left winger, Donnelly. He's 18. He's a sniper. He's 5'10". Okay, so let's go ahead and sort by projected. Yeah, let's go ahead and scroll down here just a little bit. We got some goaltenders here, some starting goaltender prospects. I'm going to try and find some medium bottom 6. So McBride's a second-round pick. That's not terrible, but I don't want the grinders. You know, I'm going to go ahead and take that winger who's a sniper, who I think is going to be a top 6 forward up here. There's also, there's Donnelly, there's Steen, and then there's Lamb, but Donnelly is the only one projected to go solid in the first round. So I'm going to go ahead and take him, boys, the Canadian sniper, left winger. He's a medium top 6 pick, which is great because you guys know we need some goal scoring. So hopefully he'll have some decent, he'll be a decent player right off the bat here. So now let's go ahead and make our own pick here. There are probably still some players on the board. Not going to lie, there's probably some pretty good players. Hextall here. He's medium bottom 6 right now, which means he's probably medium top 9. He's a left winger as well. I'm kind of... Yeah, he's top 9. Oh, I'm sorry, Hextall's top 6, I should have said. But let's see here. There's a sniper there, an enforcer defenseman. Jesus, that's pretty interesting there. We got some top 9 a sniper, a right wing sniper now. First, second round. Okay, here's a center. Although I wouldn't mind getting Steen. He's left-handed. He's a center. He's a playmaker. I don't know much about him, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and take a look at Steen. He's a left-handed sniper on the right side. Both of these guys are going to be, interesting. So let's see here. Let's go by projected round, though. Medium AHL top 6. That's not going to be very good, is it? So Hextall here is really the only player that seems like he's going to be a true first rounder. He's a left wing playmaker. I don't know how I feel about that, guys. Let's just go ahead and I don't want to overcompensate for our need for goal scoring, but I also just think that they're the best option here. Steen might be the best option here. I'm going to go ahead and go with Steen, another sniper, a right-wing sniper. He is medium top 6, so hopefully I didn't make the wrong call there. But maybe we might be able to get... actually, we won't be able to get Hextall. I'll have to go ahead and find out where he goes. We have now picked number 10, so let's go ahead and check in the round. Oh, you guys always yell at me because you want to know who went first overall. D. O'Brien, medium... Whoa! 2 medium franchise, a medium franchise sniper, and a medium franchise goaltender went first overall. Damn, those 2 players, the Rangers got a sniper, and the Canadians got another franchise goaltender. Damn, let's see, anybody else drop a little bit? And no, so we got everybody that was pretty decent. Let's see, Hextall was low top 6, so it looks like I did make the right pick. Anybody after me? Yeah, nobody really... after me made a better pick than the one I made, and it looks like everybody is just about right here. So let's go ahead and keep going. We got the Oilers second round pick and then our own second round pick. Oliver here, he's a top 9 playmaker, which is not bad. But then we got another sniper here, some medium starter goaltenders here. Lamb here's not a terrible pick. I know I'm taking a lot of snipers, but it might just be worth it. Let's go ahead and see if there's anybody that some medium 7th D-men, which is probably, it's either top 6 or top 4 defensemen, but I'm not going to go ahead and take them now. And then it doesn't seem like there's anybody that's worth taking just yet. Oh, so we got we know exactly these players are going to be top 6, top 9 forwards, so maybe a 3rd round center grinder for the bottom pairing. Let's go ahead, though, and I think I want to take Lamb. He seems to be the best option here. Another sniper. We're loading up on snipers to hope that somebody produces, and he's a low top 6, which isn't great, but it's not bad. He's still a top 6 forward. Now let's go ahead. I think I might want to shift my focus towards defensemen now with this pick here. We got a top 6 offensive defenseman guaranteed. These guys are top 6 defensemen as well. Let's see here. We got some 3rd rounders, 3rd, 4th rounders. Steve's, we got an offensive defenseman. He might be something pretty decent. Hagelin, Las Hagelin. I hope I'm not butchering that name, but I probably am. But let's see, 19 years of age already, so he's pretty much ready to go. He should be coming out of the draft because when they're older, they have less time to develop, so they should be higher overall. He might still be there in the 3rd round, so I'm going to go ahead and take the player that we know, the offensive defenseman. I don't even know what flag that is, boys. You guys are great at letting me know what these flags are. Please let me know. He's 18, left-handed, top 6 defenseman. Let's go ahead and take him. Please be high. I've never drafted a high player, and he's medium top 6. Yeah, so I've never actually drafted a high top whatever player. So I kind of want to. I kind of want to get somebody who's going to be a high top whatever. Do we actually have a 3rd? Oh, shoot, we might not have a 3rd, and I might be waiting. Yeah, I might have waited too long to take. We still got some top 9 forwards here, and there's a medium starter goaltender, so that's not bad. Let's go ahead and check out what else we have here on the draft board. So some decent players here. Nobody really jumping out at me. Let's go ahead and sort by potential. We are in round number 4, so another top 6 defenseman. There's fringe starter potential, but then we have actually Funk here. A hybrid goaltender, 19. Okay, so that's not bad. Let's go ahead and keep scrolling down here. Maybe a medium. Yeah, one of these guys, medium. A 4th rounder, grinder, center, Perez. Actually, whoa, we got some low top. Okay, so there's another sniper we could go ahead and get. Here's a power forward, Datsyuk. That wouldn't be a bad pick. I'm not opposed to making this pick here for this center. I'm going to make the pick for the center power forward. Hopefully he's pretty decent. Low top 9, not great, but, you know, it's round number 4. Well, you can't get too much better. I did miss out on LaBelle, Wilcox, but that's really nothing I'm too upset about. Let's go ahead and keep going here, boys, because I think this free agency period and this re-sign phase is actually going to be quite something to behold. I think we're going to get some decent players. Funk here. I'm going to take the goalie just because you can never have too many goaltending prospects. Medium starter, beautiful. I love to see that he's got medium starter because I think that he can... we got some goalies just in case Gibson starts to decline. We've got some goalies who can maybe become something, hopefully, because I really haven't seen a lot of goaltending growth. I usually have to end up trading for one anyway, but let's go ahead here. There's a top 6. Oh, we got a top 9 sniper here. Guaranteed. What round are we in? We're in round 6, by the way, so it is an round 6. Here we go. So top. Okay, Datsyuk. I guess we should just take the second coming of Datsyuk, Alexander Datsyuk. I'm going to go ahead and draft him just because his name is Datsyuk over the Canadian. Also, I want to know what that flag is. Medium, bottom 6 forward. Not terrible. And I hope we have one more pick. I hope I didn't just waste our last pick on Datsyuk because his name was Datsyuk. And beautiful. We do have one more pick, boys. So I might go ahead and see what we have here. So a bottom 6, a top 9 power forward, projected to go undrafted. There's a medium fringe starter goalie, but I'm just going to go with Purinton. I might actually... Is that the flag of Norway? I think it might be the flag of Norway. I'm terrible with flags, as you guys can tell. Yeah, I'm going to go with him because he's probably going to be low top 9, medium top 9, hopefully. Low top 9, that's fine, but there we go, boys. That is another successful draft. Oh, wait, never mind. Just kidding. It's not over yet, boys. We still got some picks to make. Actually, one pick, probably. I think fringe starter, there's a 7th D-man potential. I'm going to go ahead and go with Gaucher, the power forward, just because I think he's going to have the best potential out of all these players. And yeah, oh, that's AHL bottom 6. Whoops. So I'm not going to take him. I'm going to take the goalie just because, like I said, you can never have enough goaltending prospects. And he's fringe starter, medium fringe starter, so not bad. And I can trade him away, and I won't feel bad about it. But that is the rest of our picks. I had to check because I forgot how many picks we actually had. And there we go, boys. The draft is now over. Some pretty decent prospects there. I'm pretty excited to see what our number 1 overall guy was, what his rating was. Let's go ahead and sim to the re-sign phase here, though. See who we have to re-sign. I will jump out for a second, and then I will bring you guys back in when I'm all set. But let's go ahead and check out what our number 1 overall prospect is. We actually have a lot of cap space here. I don't think... How many players do we have to re-sign? Okay, Hug here. I thought he was going to become something, but he's not really grown whatsoever. He's not going to be a bottom 6 forward. That's for damn sure. Voinov here, actually, did I draft him or did I think I signed him? I think that, yeah, this is the guy that the Coyotes let go. I think he's going to maybe make the jump and become an NHLer. But let's go ahead and see all the expiring contracts. Sorting by overall, it's just Pajot, Chabot, McKenna, Comtois. Oh, wait, is Gibson expiring is the question. No, he's not. Beautiful, boys. We have $30 million and really almost nobody to re-sign. So it's going to be a pretty fun free agency. But let's see here. Where's the guy that we just drafted? I think he's like 18, 19. There's Datsyuk. D. Cole here. Cody Cole? Oh, he's the offensive defenseman. Where is he from? Yeah, oh, geez, his overall is terrible. Datsyuk here is a 61. Donnelly here, the sniper that we took first over in our first pick in the draft. Left wing sniper, 62 overall, medium top 6 at 18, so he's not too tremendous. But let's see here. Yeah, these are the guys that I drafted. Steen as well. There's another sniper. He's already better than Donnelly. No guarantees on the growth. But let's go ahead here and sort by... I sort like this, and then I find people who are a UFA in this year. Where are they? Oh, shoot. It's this year that's... I'm such an idiot. No, it's not. Never. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really screwing up right now. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, I'll find these players, boys. Don't worry. Just stick with me here. I didn't really draft any 20-year-olds, I don't think. So we've got some players to re-sign here that I'm losing out on their rights. And we got Lamb here. When did I take Ted Lamb, the sniper, the second round? He's low top 6. He's 66 already, though. 65 Purinton. I took him in the 7th round. He's 65-19, so not a bad pick there. Let's see. We Steen, Donnelly, Cole, Datsyuk, Datsyuk. We already checked them all out, so that is it, boys. I will go ahead and I'll show you again who is expiring. So let's go ahead and re-sign some of these players. Obviously, Cody McKenna and Chabot. I'll have to make the decision on Pajot and Comtois and see what they want. Salamaki will be decent depth. Same thing with Stewart. But I'll go ahead and make some re-signings here, boys, and I will catch you in just a second. Alright, boys, I am back. I do have a couple decisions to make, but I'll go ahead and advance the day and show you who I re-signed. I also didn't re-sign some players just because I didn't want to run into the too many contracts thing that I ran into not too long ago. So I did bring back Salamaki. Preston Valette actually looks really good. I think he's like 19 or 20, and he's 76 overall sniper. I think he's low bottom 6, though, so hopefully he does grow, though, because I've seen low bottom 6 forwards grow quite well. We got Evan Stewart here. I definitely think he's going to be a top 9 forward for us this year. Hopefully he jumps, but Cody McKenna's back as well. Nicholas Hagelin, I made the decision there. He's already 20, but he's 69, so I usually use 20 at 70 as my cutoff for players. Vyacheslav Valentenko accepted the offer, so I am going to have to trade away one of my goalies, probably just flip him for like a 4th or something like that. I will show you guys when I do that. Thomas Chabot accepted the offer as well. Maxime Comtois, I brought him back for just 1 year, just because I think that he can provide something for the team on the bottom 6, but unfortunately that seems like a waste of a first-round pick that I traded the Buffalo Sabres for Maxime Comtois. So let's go ahead and check out what we have. So also I wanted to mention this to you guys. 2025, 2026, that year is going to be brutal because we have a lot of players that are going to end next season. So, yeah, holy shit. That's a ton of players to re-sign. So this may be all in. Oh my god. Does everybody end at 2025, 2026? Because it's currently 2023, 2024. Next year will be 2024. Actually, I got to go check this out for myself. I don't know if it's next season or this season. Yeah, no, it's after this season. I'm going to have a lot of re-signing to do. Because let's just go look at the entire team. Let's sort by overall here. As far as players that are signed, we have to sign Subban, Yossi, Arvidsson, Ellis, Granlund, Pajot. Pajot I wanted to make the decision on. What the hell? Oh, I was going to say, why isn't it telling me my contract? So I have one more roster spot available and $23 million of cap space. So I think I will go ahead and release Kevin Stenlund here. That does release me a free agent spot. I am also going to probably trade away some of these lower end prospects for like picks because we're getting down here. I've got players signed that I probably shouldn't have signed that aren't too great. Like Hagelin here, maybe made a wrong call here, trying to pick him up or trying to sign him there. Suave here, or Saab, however you pronounce his name. But yeah, we got a couple players like Cole Lind here, who doesn't seem like he's ever going to grow. I might just flip him and like Bach and Corazzini for like a fourth or something like that. We'll find out what I'm going to do when I do it. But let's go ahead here. I think I do want to bring back Pajot. His contract isn't going to be too team friendly because he wants about $3.8 million. So, but as far as like center depth is concerned, we've got Matthews, Granlund, and then he will be our third-line center. Hopefully, Stewart grows to be higher than Pajot, but we do kind of need another center on the roster. I might be able to find one in free agency, but there's never a guarantee in free agency. So Pajot's contract, I'm going to see if I can get him for something like $325. No. Oh, shit. Anyway. I'm going to see if I can get him for something around like $325. I'm not 100% sure what he will accept. So I'm going to give him $325 just in case, that's what I would be okay with keeping him on as a third-line center. That is pretty high for a third-line player, but he has performed for us in the past, and he's been a pretty decent addition to the team. That would leave us with about $20 million in cap space plus one roster spot. So I'm going to go ahead right now. I'll show you guys. We'll just find out whoever wants these younger prospects. I'll go ahead and flip them for like a 7th because I really don't care. Oh, I guess I can't trade until free agency starts. Is that how this works? Okay. So you know what? I'm going to sim to free agency here just because there's nobody else that I want to re-sign. I am going to get rid of a goalie, and I am going to get rid of... Good. Okay, so he did accept the 3.25. Awesome. So Pajot is happy that he is back. I'm happy to have him back because he's an 83 overall third-line center, which I find is pretty good. So let's see if we can use some of that cap space. We'll see who's out there in free agency, if I should go out and get somebody. And it is Mark Scheifele, Adam Henrique, Timashev. Oh, my God. Shea Theodore is available, boys, so I can do a lot of good re-signing. JT Comper here. Let's go ahead and sort by role, though. We've got Howden here. He's a decent third-line center. He wants a lot of money for it, though. But yeah, so we got 3 first-line forwards here. I might have to actually go after Scheifele and Timashev here, just because I can afford them both, and I think they'd be great additions to the roster. 88 overall. Timashev, he's a playmaker. He's got 99 slapshot power, which is crazy. I think he will register a lot of points for us, too. Hopefully he'll get more than he did on whoever he played for. I don't know who he actually played for. He might have played for the Maple Leafs, but Mark Scheifele here as well. And the Mesnikov, I guess I can sign him. I don't want to sign him for 3 years. I might just give him 1 year. Eric Howla here, too. Did he? No, I didn't sign Eric Howla. Okay. For a second, I thought I signed Eric Howla. But yeah. Let's see here. Third line checking forwards, Comfer, Bracco. Then we got some fourth line forwards. As far as goalies are concerned, these are the goalies that are on the free agent market. But yeah, I think I might go after the 2 biggest names on this list here. So I do need some spots. And yeah, there's really nobody here. Any potential goalies? We got medium starter, but he's already 26. A low starter, but he's not too tremendous. So not a lot here, boys. Let's go ahead and make some trades, though. Free up some roster spots. Get rid of these lower-end players so I can bring in some really high-end players. I'm going to try and revitalize the Nashville Predators in 1 season. So let's go ahead. Sort by just who has the least trade value, or like who's the worst players on the roster. All these, holy shit, we got a lot of unsigned players. Hagelin here, he's actually got some decent trade value, but a guy like Cole Lind, Bach, Corazzini, I said I was going to flip them. Hopefully. The Bruins want Corazzini, so let me see if I can get something from the Bruins here. Whether it be like a, oh yeah, they want to give up their 4th, and I'll take a 4th and a 5th for these 3 players. Let's go ahead and propose that trade, and there we go. There's 3 contracts off our books, which means we have 5 contracts available to hand out in free agency, which I think is perfect, because we can still get some younger prospects here. But let's go ahead, boys, and offer some of the top-end players here. Because Scheifele is... So, yeah, we got Scheifele here. 1 team is interested. Only 8.5 for him for 7 years. I know he's 31. So if I give him 6 years, 5 years at $9 million, I think I could do that. 5 years at $9 million. It might make next year a little bit rough, but an 89 overall first line center to play on the wing up there or on the second line is just going to make this team tremendous. How has he been simulating? Because I don't think he's simulated all that great. He's got the attributes of a second line forward, and he can actually probably kill some penalties, but he has gotten up to 70-some points in previous seasons. Not really good plus-minus in a couple of these seasons, but I think he's going to be worth it. I don't know if I want to give him 7 years, although I don't think it's going to matter, because I don't think I'm going to get 7 more years out of him. I don't think I'm going to get him to retire, but I'll give him 8.75, which for 7 years, which gives us still about $13 million in cap space. So Timoshev, he only wants 5 years. Can I give him? Okay, so the longer I sign him for, or the shorter I sign him for, holy shit, he wants $10.9 million. Good God. So we'll go with 5 years for about, we'll go we'll go with $9 million there. 5 years, $9 million for him, which would take us down to about $4 million in cap space as well this upcoming season. Then we'd have a lot of decisions to make next season. But I might actually try and get him on an $8.75 million contract, the same as Scheifele, same salary-wise anyway. But then we can go ahead and maybe get Shea Theo. No, he's probably way too expensive. I mean, I said, that leaves us $4 million. I gave them both 8.75, which gives me about $17 million, which means I have 8.75. That's about $17.5 million. Hold on, I'm going to pull out my phone here, boys, and do 18.75 times 2, just so I got it right and don't make any mistakes. It is 17.5, so then that leaves us about $4 million in cap space. Shea Theodore is not going to want to come here for $4 million, so let's go ahead and check out the roles here. Anybody who wants a decent... Actually, let's go check out some defensemen, maybe rework the defensive core a little bit. Nobody really wants... Yeah, okay, so Manson here's the only guy that really seems like he's on a pretty decent contract. All these guys want like $5-6 million, and that's just part of the inflated cap here. $4 million for Doherty. I don't know if I could sign him anyway. Let's see, wow, there's a lot of top 6 defensemen out there on the free agent market. But yeah, somebody like, actually, Hayden Fleury, no, he wants way too much money. 2.25 for Nemeth here. I don't know what his ratings are like. Holy crap, he is terrible looking. We got Travis Sanheim in the system too, so I may not go ahead and knee-jerk and sign somebody just because I have the cap space. Actually, you know what? This guy right here, Oliver Kylington, an offensive defenseman, actually looks pretty decent. His defensive categories are probably dropped because he's probably pissed off at something for some reason. But okay, so Whitefield here, he's R-fat. I don't want to give up a pick for a restricted free agent. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign Kylington just because I could maybe... okay, so yeah, 3 years at 1.425. That is fine. I can get him on that kind of contract. Now we're going to go ahead, so that's 3 contracts offered. We had 5 contract spots. So let's go ahead and sort by potential, see if there's anybody with really, really good potential that I might be missing out on. Jake Bean here, but he's already 26, so he's not really going to grow. We got some medium top 6 forwards here, but they're all pretty much at their limit. I could sign them for the minors, but we've already got some players for the minor league system that are going to try and play and hopefully grow for us. So here's a 20-year-old, 72 overall, Muller. I guess I can go ahead and sign him because he's actually pretty good. He looks actually pretty good, so I'll give him the most I can give him. Here's a 19-year-old, a Lowry here. I have now offered out 5 contracts, so that's about all I can offer out, so I'm hopefully not going to be missing out on some decent prospect here. Oh, I didn't check defenseman prospects. That's okay, though. I mean, there didn't seem to be anybody jumping out at me anyway. Here's a medium top 6, I guess 83 overall, or 73 overall. He's listed as an other defenseman, so that's actually pretty good at 73. I'm going to go ahead and offer him a contract and then give up another one of our pretty poor prospects to go ahead and flip them for maybe like a 7th from somebody not Boston. But I just want to free up one more contract slot just so I can go ahead and get everybody I want and not make the same dumbass mistake I made last year, boys. So this might be one of the longer off seasons that we are going to have just because I'm going to try and do everything the right way this time and try not to make any really stupid mistakes here. Is there anybody with like no trade value that's really not going to grow? We got a 25-year-old Cal Fleury here. He's not going to grow. That's fine with me. I'm okay. That's unfortunate because he's not, we'll go ahead and flip him to Pittsburgh just because Pittsburgh, why not? Screw Pittsburgh. It's unfortunate because I did think he was going to grow. I'll try and get him for a fourth, see if that'll go through. Maybe, maybe not. And it is accepted. So we are now having 2 fourths, 2 extra fourths and an extra fifth. So we have 3 fourth-round picks this year just because I dumped off some prospects. But there we go, boys. Let's go ahead and advance the day here and just double check if we get the free agents that we wanted. Come on, boys. Let's make some decisions here, guys. Free agents. Let's go. Langton, Nemechek, and then Tyler Lowry and York Muller. So there's 4, and then let me just go ahead and double check contracts again because we still have Timoshev and I think it's Timoshev, right? And Scheifele. How many contracts do we have offered out already? And perfect, we have 2 more roster spots for these 2 guys. So hopefully they will accept our offers. I'm going to be kind of upset if they don't because we could really use this new infusion of really top-end talent. Scheifele rejected our offer, but Timoshev did accept our offer, so that's beautiful. We did get one of the guys. Unfortunately, we were scorned by Scheifele. If there's anyone still available, Adam Henrique now wants 1 year at $9.2 million, and I think I might just give it to him. He's still listed as a first-line forward, still listed as exact elite. I mean, he'd be pretty good on that second line, I think. Yeah, he only gets 50 points a season. I don't know why he's asking for so much money. But if I sort by role here, yeah, there's really nobody else that's going to be a huge player for us. I'm going to see if I can get him down to $9 million for a season, just because I don't want to give him that kind of money. That would still leave us with $4 million of cap space to use. But I'm going to see if I can get Henrique for $9 million instead of 9.2. Even though he's asking for that much money, I'm hoping that he doesn't actually get that much money because there's no teams interested in him right now except for us. Langton here is an 81 overall, so that's perfect. I also think it's the right move for your career to join the Nashville Predators because we are going hard for the cup this year. That's why I'm signing these free agents and not really worrying about the cap hit or the long-term repercussions. And come on, Adam Henrique. Okay, shit. Is somebody else gonna offer him a contract? Because I'm gonna be really pissed if they do. There are now 2 teams interested, so it doesn't look like I'm gonna get Adam Henrique either, unless they are also undercutting him. I probably shouldn't have undercut him because I thought he would make a decision really quickly, but it looks like we are not gonna get Adam Henrique either. Oh, he did accept our offer. Hell yeah. Oh my, wow. Okay. I feel like I can take on a leadership role in your team based on my skills. I do too. And there we go. Our offense just got significantly better. And I think we still have about $4 million of cap space, or $5 million actually, to go ahead and play around with. Jared Spurgeon here is still listed as a top 6 defenseman. He wants 3 years though. That kind of sucks. I don't want to give him that. I mean, the only guy would be worth offering that contract to would be Braden McNabb. I'll offer him $5 million for, holy shit, 7 years? No, thank you. What does he want? 4 years? $5 million for 4 years. If he rejects our offer, he rejects our offer. And oh my god, boys, Anze Kopitar is an 81 overall and dropping. Oh my god, look at that. He went from being so good to being so average. And now he's an 81 overall and on the free agent market. Wow. It's actually kind of cool to see these players just not really, just not retire with their team, but get released to free agency. You know, the guys that make the ending of the career lap around the NHL, and he rejected, and he's not, I didn't think I was going to be able to get him, boys. But those are all the free agents I think I'm going to want to go ahead and offer a contract to. Unfortunately, Scheifele turned us down, but we did get Henrique, so I'm not too upset about that. He's coming off the books next year, which helps us out quite a bit anyway. And I'm looking at these prospects again. It doesn't really seem like there's any younger prospects worth signing as far as defensemen are concerned. Let's go ahead and check that out. I did sign the guy I wanted to sign, so this is about it, boys, for the free agency re-sign period. What a free agency period it was. We did get a lot of big-time stars, big names coming into Nashville, revitalizing the roster, and I will see you when I go ahead and do the roster breakdown before next season. Alright, boys, here we are at the start of next season. As you can see, our offense is 95, defense 92, and goalie still 93 overall. So let's go ahead and go into edit lines and check out the roster moves and see who has grown and who will be playing where for us. And man, this team looks a lot better than it did last year, and I definitely think that semi-rebuild certainly helped because we shed a lot of cap that might have hindered us from signing guys like Henrique and Timoshev. Now, Timoshev's contract is longer, but Henrique is only really short contract, so maybe we could retain some of his salary if we have to trade him away or he drops. But it doesn't really he doesn't show any signs of dropping. He's now listed as a top 6 forward, so he may start dropping halfway through the season. And hopefully he does well with Arvidsson there. Then we have Fiala, Granlund, Goldobin, and then Trenin, Pajot, Comtois. Defensively, we still have Yossi, Subban, Shabbat, Ellis, Sanheim, McKenna, who's now an 85 overall, so I'm going to put him there. He's now listed as a top 4 defenseman as well, so our defensive core is looking pretty good too. Travis Sanheim hopefully is going to really do well in that role with Thomas Shabbat, but I'm actually impressed by the trade for McKenna actually really panning out quite well. And then Gibson here and then Vejmelka, they seem to be the same as always. But let's go ahead and go by roster moves, see if any of our minor league players have jumped, and I'm maybe overlooking somebody that I want to bring up. So we saw our goalies in the system. We've got Dupuis, Ruzicka, and Valentenko. I kind of want Valentenko playing over Ruzicka just because he's 20 and the same overall, whereas Ruzicka's low fringe starter anyway. He's the better player anyway. But yeah, so I may trade away Ruzicka just because. But now let's go to defenseman in the system. DeFazio is an 81, but that's not good enough to supplant anybody from the NHL squad. Kavan, Fitzgerald, and Langton I'm going to send down, so our minor league roster should be looking pretty darn good. And holy shit, there's a lot of players in the minor league system. I just didn't realize how many young forwards and young players I had. We had Voinov, Salamaki, Spacek, Stewart, and Holloway. Who is Russ Holloway, is 80 overall at 20 with a medium top 6, listed as a 4th line forward. I may want to play him over someone like Yakov Trenin. I'm going to send both of those guys down so that I can get Holloway playing because he's listed as a 4th line forward, seems to be decent. Power forward here, and the Calgary Flames drafted him in the 2nd round, but he might have been one of the ones that slipped to free agency that I went ahead and signed. I don't even remember where I got him from, boys, so let's go ahead here. Anyone else in the system that's pretty good? We got Stewart here. Anyway, he's listed as, okay, we got Spacek here, who's listed as a 3rd line scoring forward. He's just very upset right now, so maybe I can get him back to playing like the 3rd line scoring forward he is. Because in the NHL, as far as the players we have on our bottom line, it would be Comtois, Goldobin, and Holloway. Maybe he can supplant Comtois or Goldobin, but I don't really know. Boys, you guys let me know what I should do here. Let's go ahead and go to edit lines, and I'll show you guys what the best lines are. Again, you guys make some decisions what I should do. But let's go ahead, hit best lines here, and what do we got? It's going to be Holloway, Pajot, Comtois, Goldobin, Granlund, Fiala. We got Timoshev, Henrique, Arvidsson, Panarin, Matthews, Forsberg. Maybe I move Timoshev up instead of Panarin because he's listed as a 4th liner. Well, Panarin's listed as a 2nd liner. I think that might actually be better for the team right now. Austin Matthews is going to cap off at an 89 overall, which really sucks because I thought he was going to do something a little bit better than that. But I guess you can't complain when you've got, I mean, Jesus, I'm really liking the way this team is looking again. Yeah, there we go. Now McKenna, and so, geez, McKenna's still only 22 with that low top 4 potential. Could still grow to maybe be as good as Subban. Subban is now listed as a top 4 potential, so he's probably going to be dropping, and same thing with Yossi. So we don't have a lot of time left, but good thing there's not a lot of time left before NHL 18 comes out, or else I would be panicking and worrying about what the future of this team is looking like. But there we go, boys. That is all the time we have for this one. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you in the next one.